If you follow Depp and Heard in Virginia and things like that, and you know of Meghan Markle, you might know this guy, Chris Bozy, who's got this company, Bot Sentinel, and he defends Amber, or he did at least at one point for a while, and also he's on the side of Meghan Markle and Harry. Now the thing is, he's trending now on X, and he's getting called out big time. People are calling it a takedown. So let's see what we got. And we got a good starting point here from Truthseeker, as I was just saying. Daily Mail asking a good question. Why is Bozy defending Amber Heard and Meghan Markle, but not the ill Princess Catherine? Please investigate this. My guess is that you only have to follow the money. The most toxic Kate troll of all, Christopher Bozy, built a career fighting online hate of Meghan and Amber. So why, even after the Princess of Wales cancer diagnosis, are his relentless slurs and conspiracies about her fair game? Now, there's some words in here about Meghan and Amber that aren't so nice. I won't mention, but I think you guys probably know them all. Someone points this out from The Sun. The tech mogul 48 said Kate's illness was staged, managed akin to North Korea propaganda. Bozy, who's been peddling a conspiracy that William and Kate are breaking up, later joined an online meeting of 300 Harry and Meghan supporters. One participant even questioned whether the princess's cancer diagnosis was legitimate. Another claimed the diagnosis gave Kate a free pass from answering questions about her Photoshop edits on Mother's Day. Who cares about that, man? All right, maybe it's something to some people, but you know what? For me, at this point, I don't know so much about Kate Middleton. I hope she's all right with her health and everything. It's about this guy Bozy finally getting some heat and getting exposed for defending Amber and Meghan. People told me check out the Princess Kate video for yourself, that maybe Christopher here has a point, but you know what? I'm starting from a point way before the present day. I'm happy seeing him get called out because he's someone who defended Meghan and Amber for so long. I'll digress on Princess Kate, and that's another topic basically. She's kind of the catalyst here. Bozy removes anyone and everyone from Spoutable that dares to slightly question him and his intentions. Sounds familiar because all these Amber fans shutting off comments, blocking people, deleting tweets, deleting posts, things like that. It's never just, straightforward conversation. I got the facts, you shut up, this is why. Well, they claim certain facts, but they're always gray areas, opinionated, things like that. Bozy actually is a bully, and at the same time calls others bullies for doing far less than what he does. Once again, a hypocrite. It's quite disgusting to see so many still falling for his absurdity. Well, we aren't. You get a heart, and 18,000 views on that. More power to you. The Daily Mail just sent warning shots to Bozy in their latest article. They mentioned his bankruptcy, his failure to pay his rent, and his daughter. I stand with Princess Catherine. Okay, and you also stand with a heart. So here's the thing. I'm realizing this now. When there was a lot of heat on Johnny, and these rags, as people say, were attacking him and things, we hated them. We were like, these are terrible. But the fact is, they are just finger in the wind politics. They take whoever's side that needs to be taken. So there are certain ones that'll never come around that are actually on Amber's side and Meghan's side and the wrong side forever. I'd say things like Rolling Stone, Variety, People seem unsalvageable. They mostly have negativity. But the Daily Mail, the Mail Online, and even the Sun, I hate to say it, will just take anyone's side they need to take to sell the papers. So they're really, unfortunately, like neutral. The point is about them is if what they're saying is true, then let's take it. If it's not true, then let's leave it. So what I'm trying to say is a lot of these sites that are called regs are basically blank slates. They wouldn't care who wins what argument, who's proved wrong, as long as their headline gets out there and sells. Bozy's now crying racism because they wrote about his crypto scam, Black Coin, his past bankruptcy, his failure to pay his rent, and the fact that his daughter, who has accused him of her mother. He knows what's coming next and is terrified. How is that attention now? Obviously, the racial talk is tricky. No one with a platform like me wants to have it, but I gotta say, when someone does something wrong, we gotta be able to call them out. I can't see in any way, shape, or effing form how racism has anything to do with Christopher Bozy taking Amber's side and Meghan's side. It's just completely irrelevant. When it happens, let's call it out. Nobody likes racism. But don't use it as some random defense that's got nothing to do with what we're talking about, man. All right, let's move on. The most toxic troll of Harry and Meghan's hate campaign against Catherine, Princess of Wales, and they got his face right there, Christopher Bozy. You get a heart. I'm sorry, Chris. This is coming back around. It came back around to Dan. Now, Chris. We just need to get those, Charlotte Proudman types. Bozy getting called out for wanting the critics of Harry's wife to stop while also trolling the whales. He's so unserious. That's one way to put it. How tech entrepreneur and loyal Sussex Squad member Christopher Bozy vowed to fight online hate, but once said Middleton looked old enough to be Prince Harry's aunt and called William a balding muppet. Well, okay, Christopher. Maybe he looks like a balding muppet. I don't know. I've got no opinion on that dude. I'm not, judging him like that. But the point is, why even say something like that? You gotta make sure who you're criticizing really deserves it. And here's an official post from the Mail Online. I'll give you guys a heart. Why not? Bozy fighting for his right to spew hateful lies from his broken Formica kitchen table. Sure. And called out by the New York Post. Harry and Meghan's pal Christopher Bozy claims royal family lied to public about Kate Middleton's cancer diagnosis. Anyway, as you can see, these posts go down and down, and Christopher here is trending pretty hard, getting called out by everybody, and it's pretty enjoyable. Obviously, I can't read all of them. I think there are thousands here. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.